All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's start our notes. So right now you should have out your yellow note sheet. We're going to fill them. Hopefully you have 7.1 done. If you don't, just real quick, pause the screen and it's up here. But we are going to move down to 7.2 translations, and there's actually a lot of notes today. So we're going to start out with some vocabulary. So a transformation. The whole first week, so that's going to be today, and then the week after we come back from spring break, is going to be on transformations. So transformations is kind of an umbrella term, and there's a couple different things, different types of transformations that we're going to talk about. And if you notice, today's type is translation. But first we have to talk about what a transformation is. So go ahead and write down the definition. So my definition of transformation is a change in position or size. So it's going to be a change in position or size. My pre-image, if you guys know from English class, pre means before. So the pre-image is going to be the image before the transformation. And then the image is going to be the image after the transformation. So once again, pre-image is going to be the image before the transformation. So before we change the position or change the size. And the image is the changed image after that happened. All right, after you've got those, go ahead and flip it over to the back of this page. So we still have 7.2 notes. And as you can see, we're going to do a whole page of them. Okay. So we talked about a transformation, which, like I said, is an umbrella term. There's different types of transformations. And the first one's going to be a translation. Okay. So today is all about translation. So let's go ahead and write down the definition of a translation. So my definition then would be a type of transformation where the image is moving from one location to a new location. And my synonym for this one is going to be a slide. So it's sliding from one location and moving to a different one. You can see here in this picture, I got an example of a transformation. And does it look like, or by the definition or by the picture, is that shape changing? So no, that shape is not changing. And how about the size? Is that changing, or does the size stay the same? So there is no size change either. So the shape doesn't change, the size doesn't change. All we're doing is moving that pre-image from one location and moving it to a new location. All right, and if we're going to answer how to draw the image, we're going to look at the pre-image. Okay, the pre-image is shaded here, and the image where it's moving is right here. And my rule we're given is we're going to move right 4 and down 3. So we're going to move each vertex. So we're going to move each point the direction of the rule. So in here you see that the rule is right 4 and down 3. So we're going to pick a point to start with. It doesn't matter. So let's pick point P. And we're going to move each point. We're going to move it down 3, right 4. So for R, we're going to move it down 3, right 4, down 3, right 4. So each point you're going to do this with, you're going to move it to the right 4 and down 3. We can also call this rule x plus 4 and y minus 3. Okay. Because my x coordinate is moving to the right 4, and my y coordinate is moving down 3. And we'll talk a little bit about that in the homework. And then if you can just see how to find the rule, I put this in here for you guys to help you out. So we've got ABC is my pre-image, and then we have the image right here where it was moved to. So triangle ABC, and then move to triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. Right. So whenever a point goes right, you're going to add to your x value. So if this coordinate is, let me see, it'd be 3, -1. If this is moving to the right, we're going to add to the x. If it's moving to the left, we're going to subtract from my x value. So let's get my rule here. So from here to here, am I moving it to the right or am I moving it to the left? Okay, we're moving it to the left. And how many spaces are we moving it to the left? So you pick a point, so we'll pick A, and it's moving to the left 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's moving to the left 4. So that x, and since it's moving to the left, we're going to use subtraction. So x minus 4. And then we need to see how much it's moving up. So if we move to the left 1, 2, 3, 4, now let's see how many we're moving up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we're moving up, it's going to be y plus. If we're moving down, it's going to be y minus. So since we're moving it up, it's going to be plus. So my rule is x minus 4, y plus 5. And after we figure that out for a point, we should check it with our other ones just to make sure. So each point should move backwards 4 and up 5. So let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. So backwards 4, then up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And now let's do our C. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that rule would be x minus 4, y plus 5. All right, now that we're done with the notes, go ahead and take out your packets, and we will start working the packet.